Biography of George Washington. George Washington was born on February 22, 1732, in Westmoreland County, Virginia, to Augustine Washington and his second wife, Mary Ball Washington. He was the eldest of 6 children, and his father passed away when he was just 11 years old, leaving him with the responsibility of managing the family's estate. In his early life, Washington was educated in basic subjects such as reading, writing, and arithmetic, and later became an accomplished surveyor. He was also an avid outdoorsman and developed a love for hunting and fishing. Washington began his military career as a Virginia militia officer during the French and Indian War. In 1754, he was appointed to lead a mission to build and defend a fort near present-day Pittsburgh, which eventually led to a clash with French forces. Despite his lack of experience, Washington's leadership and bravery in battle earned him recognition and respect. During the American Revolution, Washington was appointed as Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army by the Continental Congress in 1775. He led his troops to several victories, including the crucial Battle of Trenton in 1776, and played a crucial role in securing the ultimate victory at Yorktown in 1781. After the war, Washington became a prominent political figure and was elected as the first President of the United States in 1789. During his presidency, he oversaw the establishment of the federal government, including the creation of executive departments and the formation of a national bank. Washington served 2 terms as president, declining to run for a 3rd term, and retired to his estate at Mount Vernon in 1797. He passed away on December 14, 1799, at the age of 67, and is widely regarded as one of America's greatest leaders and heroes. George Washington. George Washington was the first President of the United States, serving from 1789 to 1797. He was born on February 22, 1732, in Westmoreland County, Virginia, and died on December 14, 1799, at his home in Mount Vernon, Virginia. Washington was a general during the American Revolution and played a key role in securing victory against the British. He was elected as the first President of the United States unanimously by the Electoral College in 1789, and was re-elected for a 2nd term in 1792. During his presidency, Washington established many of the traditions and precedents that have become integral to the office of the president, including the 2-term limit. Washington is often referred to as the "father of his country," due to his instrumental role in the founding of the United States. He is also known for his famous farewell address, in which he warned against the dangers of political factions and foreign entanglements. Today, he is widely regarded as one of the most important figures in American history. George Washington, the first President of the United States, was one of the most important figures in American history. He achieved many notable accomplishments during his life, including leading the Continental Army to victory in the American Revolutionary War. In 1775, Washington was appointed as the Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army, which was fighting against the British in the American Revolutionary War. Despite facing numerous challenges and setbacks, Washington led the army to victory in several key battles, including the Battle of Trenton and the Battle of Princeton. His leadership and tactical skills were crucial in securing the eventual independence of the United States. Presiding over the Constitutional Convention. In 1787, Washington presided over the Constitutional Convention, which was tasked with drafting a new constitution for the United States. His leadership and diplomacy were crucial in achieving a compromise between the various factions and interests represented at the convention, resulting in the creation of a strong federal government with a system of checks and balances. Establishing the precedents of the presidency. As the first President of the United States, Washington established many of the precedents that would shape the office for future generations. He voluntarily stepped down from the presidency after 2 terms, setting the precedent for a peaceful transfer of power, and established the tradition of the president delivering an annual State of the Union address. Promoting national unity. Throughout his presidency, Washington worked to promote national unity and prevent the emergence of political factions that could threaten the stability of the young nation. He advocated for a policy of neutrality in foreign affairs and encouraged the development of a strong national economy. Defending the nation's sovereignty. During his presidency, Washington worked to defend the sovereignty of the United States by putting down the Whiskey Rebellion, a violent uprising by farmers in Pennsylvania who were protesting a tax on whiskey. His firm response to the rebellion helped establish the authority of the federal government and prevent further challenges to its legitimacy. Overall, George Washington's achievements as a military leader, statesman, and president were instrumental in shaping the course of American history and establishing the foundations of the United States as a democratic republic. His legacy as a symbol of national unity and democratic governance continues to be celebrated and revered to this day.